Life is sweet and even sweeter in Negros, where 51% of the island's total sugarcane planted hectareage is also half of the country's total crop area. The Negrense planter has been the backbone of sugar production for generations, making it the sugar bowl of the Philippines. Sugarcane farming in Negros has evolved from mere production-driven to being more scientific. For decades, sugarcane farming systems have changed, including planting distance, land preparation, pest and disease management, as well as fertilization regimen. As the digital age accelerates, planters have more options to push the yield potential of the sugarcane crop. However, they need to adjust production systems and employ new technologies, such as precision farming tools, new varieties, mechanized farm implements, GPS-based crop health monitoring applications, real-time nutrient level measurements of plant leaf tissues and soil samples, new fertilization products, and approaches among many other options.
This is going to be fantastic later on, when it's completed.
Game Changer Agriculture Corporation is taking the lead in changing traditional farming systems for a more progressive, innovative approach, making farming smart, sexy, and cost-efficient while maximizing yield potential per hectare with patented fertilizer formulations using the latest manufacturing technology from Australia. Nitoboost and Completo Plus are smart-release foliar fertilizers now available in the Philippines for progressive planters who are looking at new ways to push yields or new options to reduce fertilization costs with variable rates of application. For decades, sugarcane planters have been applying granular fertilizer on the soil. With the advent of new laboratory and field analytical tools, the nutritional requirements of the sugarcane plant has been carefully studied, with the following patterns emerging. Nitrogen demand and uptake is highest in the vegetative stage, or 30 to 190 days after planting for tillering. Stalk girth bulking up and elongation then tapering off in the grand growth stage, or 180 to 280 days after planting. Potassium, which plays a critical role in sugar and starches production within the plant, is fairly needed from the vegetative to grand growth stage with uptake and demand surging from 220 to 280 days after planting. Yes, Brix is not just about sugars and sweetness. It is also a measure of proteins, amino acids, pectins, and mineral lipids in plant leaf tissues, which can be expressed in handheld plant health meters and GPS-based crop health monitoring systems as Net Differentiated Vegetative Index, or NDVI. The above nutritional needs of the sugarcane crop are not well understood by planters who rely heavily on previous fertilization practices. Apart from being plagued by other production issues such as shortage of labor, handicap in fertilizer application due to the height of canes and grand growth stage, aside from the changing weather conditions. While most planters associate precision farming with automated harvesting, automated spraying, tilling, and harvesting equipment, its true purpose is to provide planters with precise information in real time, or anything closest to it in terms of crop health, nutrient percentages in plant leaf tissues, soil nutrient availability, instead of making decisions solely on estimates, previous farm data, and decades-old practices. Hacienda Progreso is led by one of the most successful farmers in the country, Rafael Nene Abello. In 2020-21 season, a comprehensive plant nutrition trial was conducted in selected fields of this farm estate located in Isabela Negros Occidental. Various rates of application of Game Changers Nitroboost and Completo Plus were compared versus Mr. Abello's existing fertilization practice.
Well, we came into a situation where we were threatened with not having any urea for sale outside. So we looked for substitutes, and we used the Completo and Nitroboost for spraying whatever was lacking in urea. We were trying to supply 2 bags of granular fertilizer in spray form. It turned out to be a pleasant surprise. We also started spraying it in our distressed areas, and the distress came from too much water in the soil. Granular fertilizers would not have been able to correct that, But foliar fertilizer was going to correct that, because when you have three parts in the soil colloid, airspace, and water. If the airspace is occupied by water, there is no nutrient uptake. So we decided to use the spray. And also, another bonus was, when we did the numbers, it also was very much more affordable.
Manufactured in Australia, Nitoboost is a patented foliar fertilizer formulation that facilitates 21 to 30 days smart release in plant leaf tissues, which ensures efficient absorption at 4 times to 30 times versus traditional foliar and granular fertilizers. Nitoboost contains 30.75% methylene urea, or nitrogen plus 3,070 mg boron, and 3,070 mg zinc per liter. This unique mix via sustained foliar feeding drives consistent plant absorption, which in turn drives growth, especially in the early vegetative and up to the grand growth stage. Nitoboost has been proven to be the best cost-efficient alternative to reduce or even replace granular urea. Complementing Nitoboost and Completo Plus, a complete fertilizer formulation containing 19% nitrogen, 9% phosphorus, and 19% potassium plus chelated trace elements such as boron, copper, iron, manganese, and zinc. This super enhanced unique formulation facilitates a sustained 14 days foliar feeding of nutrients to plant leaf tissues that enhances crop quality, volume plus sweetness.
Nitoboost and Completo was there, and if you look at the canes, they look very good. They look very, very good. So I'm very optimistic about Nitoboost and Completo, and we really plan to look further and do more tests and do more applications, definitely. And it should be, like I said, like my dad said, pleasant surprise and very affordable.
We will be using it extensively in the future.